So I've worked for all of my career in the geospatial industry, starting out on the technical side and then working on the commercial side. And I've found in working across different groups within the geospatial world that there is one key challenge that organizations are struggling with, and that's growth. So what do I mean by growth, and what do I mean by the three cornerstones that I've got in the title of this talk of geospatial growth? Number one is opportunity and opportunity discovery. Quite often, I've found organizations are looking to grow by looking for opportunities to grow into. That might be new sectors, that might be building new products. But discovering opportunities is a very difficult process. And I've found applying methodologies like design thinking is it's a marvelous way to be successful in discovering opportunities. So that's the first piece of the puzzle, opportunity discovery. The second piece is strategy. We hear a lot of talk about strategy, but strategy truly is that North Star that we're targeting and how we get there. It's that overarching plan, the puzzle pieces about how we're going to get there. And there are some very complicated strategies that are created, particularly go-to-market strategies that sit on a shelf. Strategy and successfully creating strategy is how companies grow. And there are people like Roger Martin, who I use a lot in my work, again, who have built frameworks which help organizations build out those strategies and then change them as they find out more. So that's number two. Number three is sales and marketing execution. That's really where the rubber hits the road. And we're really talking here in many ways about storytelling, particularly on the marketing side. We're talking about content. We're talking about how we can actually drive people through the sales funnel from attention to interest to them making a decision. So there is content, there are stories that need to be told throughout that journey. And there are guys like Simon Sinek, if you've ever seen his Start With Why or read his book or seen his TED Talk, well worth watching. Great guidance as to how we build out that content that's very impactful, focused around our value proposition. So having seen that throughout my career, I have now started working completely focused on growth, primarily with geospatial companies with others. So I work on the strategy side, the discovery of opportunity side, and on the sales and marketing content side. And I pulled from my experience as a geospatial expert. And I've also found that generative AI and AI more broadly is an enormously important tool in being successful in growing. And those are really the two pieces of the puzzle that I put in and help customers with. I apply my geospatial knowledge commercially, and I use a whole host of generative AI tools to help build out those strategies and that content we need. So I'll do a bunch more talks based around those three themes that I've just mentioned there. And for today, thanks for watching.